Well, everyone, give us just a minute. We'll go ahead and get started. We're now here with head coach Laurent Courtois. As a reminder, if you would like a question, please click the raise hand button and I will call on you. So for our first question, we'll go to John Pearson of Massive Report. Go ahead, John.
Hi, Coach. I was wondering, what's the preparation going into 2 away matches with the first team at the same places? And is there a potential that some first team players will feature in this squad for the next 2 games?
Well, anytime that we'll see a game schedule at the same spot plus crew 2 playing afterwards, that's going to be a possibility for a couple of players to come with us, and they will be welcome. And it's really hard to really anticipate it because of obvious reason with the first team, but yeah, it's certainly a possibility.
Thank you, Laurent. Next, we'll go to Tyler Fisher with Score on Air Network.
Coach, with the bye coming up, what's the mentality of the group, and how are you telling your guys to kind of take this bye week kind of slow and get ready for the next game?
We want them to change air and get some fresh air this weekend for sure. But we kept working good this whole week, and we'll get back at it strong early next week. Besides interesting result, we are aware that we have a long way to go in terms of get what we're looking at in terms of content consistent, and we are aware. So awareness is one thing. So we also have good things to keep building on. So it's a mix of both feeling, but this little break after 5 games and the heavy preseason is good for the guys.
We still have time for plenty of questions. If you would like the next question, please click raise hand. We'll go to Tyler Fisher. And if no one wants a question after that, we'll wrap up. Go ahead, Tyler.
Coach, I know after the Toronto match, I asked you if you guys felt like you had like a target on your back or whatnot. With the 4-game win streak, do you think that that there is a room for improvement to keep this win streak going, or what is it about the 4-game win streak that got you guys to this point?
We think that collectively we have a way to approach things that's going to lead us to create chances and limit the oppositions to have some, and by that we think that the result should follow. Now in this there's a lot of stuff that we can improve and get consistent at, but like we mentioned, the main goal for those guys is to be the closest possible to be a candidate and help Caleb if he needs them in really short term, or a candidate by the end of the year. So we certainly want to win. That's how we want to build the mentality of each player in this club. But we're going to have a mix of really project players. So it's not going to be entirely dedicated to whether we can win the next 3 games or not. It's really, are we getting collectively to where we're looking at? Are we doing those individual steps that we're looking at in terms of progress? And we think that doing all together will lead us to a good chance to win games. But we flip it to the other way. We're looking for individual progress.
Thank you, Laurent. I think our final question will go to, actually, to John Pearson for one question, then we'll wrap up with a question from ColumbusCrew.com. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, Coach, I'm interested to speak a little bit more on what Caleb, Corey, and yourself see as like attributes for a player to go up to the first team permanently, someone like Mo Varsi or somebody.
So what's the question? I'm sorry.
What are the attributes, like the metrics that you look for in a player to become a first team permanent player?
A lot of it for us at the crew 2 level is going to have to do with versatility. It's going to have to do with competitiveness, and by competitiveness and the way he's capable of actually respond to the scenario that Caleb wants his first team players to play. Really what we want him to be is as ready as we can in terms of speed of play, tactical recognitions, whether setup play on build-ups, whether it's transitioning from deep block and in more farsi, more in a fullback, wing-back position, whether it's left or right, and his pace, his capacity to repeat effort, to combine, to run, to press are certainly attributes that any first-team coach would value, and we think there are a couple of guys can fit into that description.
Thank you, Arnett. For a final question from ColumbusCrew.com. You recently had 3 Crew 2 players join the first team in short-term loan agreements. How important is it for these guys to be able to get opportunities like this as they continue their development?
We really excited every time our players get called up, and we also evaluate the feedback that we're getting in terms of what type of performance do they fit into the tactical environment? Is the mindset what we try to agree on? So we certainly value those call-ups, and hopefully more to come. And be called up once is good. Can you be consistent and make a reference for yourself that you keep applying everything every time? That would be the key in their progress.
Thank you, Laurent. This is going to conclude this segment of the Crew 2 head coach Laurent Courtois. Next, we'll be joined by midfielder Isaac Anke.
Thank you, guys.